See this building right here? So this building right here, it's all painted over white. Used to be a yellow building. My earliest memories seeing tags and graffiti, you know, in the 90s was there was a sane tag with like a hand with a finger pointing. And I was always like mesmerized at like what the finger meant in the direction it was pointing. The name Sane always stood out in my memory. Over the years growing up, taking the Long Island Railroad into Jamaica, Queens, I saw Sane, Smith tags, and like right before the train pulls into the Jamaica station. So I was sitting on those pictures for like years as like a mystery. I just kept it in my archive of like exploring up until Ven AOK chimed in when I was sharing the pictures, and he let me know he remembers that was like a mission. It was like J.A., Ven, Reese, Sane, and they went all the way out east to the Hamptons, coming out east, and this was in like the 80s. Man, I haven't been down here in a long time. This is crazy. Wow, this is really incredible. And I wanted to revisit this spot. These are some fresh pieces by PB and Rec AU. AU crew is a legendary Long Island crew. They've been around a long time. I'm gonna be taking you on a really crazy mission of a storytelling mission here. I had this rare and unique opportunity to meet up with Brian. Brian runs Montauk is Strange. He's basically spent his entire life doing extensive research and documentation of Camp Hero in Montauk. Fast forward present day, I personally never got too interested, but there's a TV show called Stranger Things. It's a popular TV show. Basically, the whole script and narrative of the show Stranger Things is based on Brian's research. So I picked up a copy of his book also. I'm still kind of immersing myself into it, but the history is really incredible. And I personally have been exploring Camp Hero and the Radar Tower going back to high school days out in East End, Long Island. Brian also used to extensively document graffiti in Long Island and in the city in the 90s. He has this crazy graffiti photo scrapbook collection. And I was really honored. I was able to flip through it and just have these crazy flashbacks. Oh, this is honestly the most insane thing I've seen in a long time. No, this right here.
Oh, AIM?
Yo,
yeah.
This is...
I love that, A.
So I remember seeing these everywhere. I had no idea what it said.
Oh, wow.
And I used to draw it from memory in school, like on my notebook, because I wanted to learn bubble letters. And I would try to remember what I saw. Never took a flick.
Yeah.
But there was a place in East Mauritius. There was a barn set back from the road.
That's it.
That's it?
And I went and painted that in the middle of these two guys.
That's crazy.
I pulled over and, yeah, it was when you get on 51.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Grateful Dead mural that used to be under the overpass? Yeah, TSS, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's him. Yep.
I went canoeing and kayaking in the river in Mastic, and he had stuff under the bridge from like the 90s.
Like over the river?
Yeah.
Carmen's River.
Yeah.
This guy too, Comet. He did a lot of crazy mugs.
Wow.
Like there's a clown one in here that he did, and Aspect he wrote with a lot of Mastic. I think Beck was also from Mastic.
Yeah, Beck and Dooner.
Dooner, yeah. Oh yeah. I want the cans.
Wow, that's a crazy name, Aspect.
Oh, Aspect. Yep, he was from Mastic.
KCR.
Yep. That's
wow.
From Santa Mauritius. Yep.
I knew KCR. Man, I got crazy stories about that dude.
Oh yeah. I used to see him out places, and it was always a crazy story with him.
Yo, that's crazy.
I can't believe that, because I pulled over and walked in Southampton in the side of a building there to take that picture.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was there forever. I was like, what is that? I got to go up and look at it.
This is the famous BQE spot. That's
I got a lot of barn.
Downey and Verbs.
The barn pictures.
Oh yeah, the barn.
Yeah. We kind of made that place into like a skate.
Wow, I remember hearing about that place.
Yeah, there's a lot of barn pics in there.
Wow, look at this Huntington AIM.
Yeah, that was in. They had a show there, and we went to.
Yeah.
It's called the Underground Network, but it was just some warehouse.
Grasp.
Yeah, Grasper. That's my friend Tom from Silent Majority. He's the singer of like a hardcore band. Wow.
And he's always out there painting with them.
Yeah. He gave me a couple bug-in fill-ins and stuff, but they're more like they're more advanced than a regular fill-in.
Yeah.
With a lot of detail.
That wolf.
That's his brother right there. His little brother painting Vinism at the bottom.
Wow.
That's Grasper's brother. They came out to Riverhead to the barn to paint with us.
Wow.
He did the cover of my magazine. He wrote The Project, because I was going to I made a graffiti magazine with all these pictures called The Project, and he did like an outline, because it was like Montauk Project kind of. He wrote Montauk Project on it, actually. Just for fun, really.
So Project was your magazine?
It was going to be called The Project, yeah.
Wow.
Kind of like
Silent Majority, look at that.
Yeah, he was the singer of that.
That's crazy.
Right? Mehdi again. He's from Riverhead too. I think he was in Coram also. I'm not sure.
I remember the Bosies had a bunch of writers that went there. That
Oh yeah,
Bosies.
he was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, he went there, I believe.
Because I just knew like friends who had friends, and they're like, and I had a black book in '96 that I lost. Yeah, and someone took my black book to Bosie's and got all these burners in it.
Wow.
And I just remember, I don't know what happened to it. It's like, over the years, it wasn't something I really put on a pedestal.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I lost all the black books I ever had. I don't know where they went.
Yeah.
Clark, TMZ. TMC.
Yeah, Clark and Sess.
Wow.
Yo, that's the famous
That's the famous.
pool in Hell's Kitchen where they did that video, where they did that
Yeah, I was just walking around. Like,
That's
I used to
crazy.
walk from Penn all the way downtown and just like
Yeah.
randomly find shit.
That pool is now a playground, but the actual physical wall is still there. It's just buffed and overgrown with weeds. And
Wow,
sometimes I
okay.
think that the layers of paint's gonna fall off in those.
Yeah, probably in Soho near Canal Street.
Yeah, because I see I recognize some of these other spots.
One's on the side of Soho Zat, actually. Air.
Yeah, Air GZ. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Yeah, Gadzooks.
Gadzooks, yep.
He still has old tags, like if you really look for them in the tracks, but they.
That's a 14-foot high one right there.
Wow.
It came out not the way I wanted, but that's the barn that
Wow.
I did that little Michelin guy.
Like that. I have a picture of. I'll show you.
Is that the one in Santa Mauritius?
No, it was closer to like Brookhaven Lab. It was more
wow.
like Brookhaven, and there was like this.
It's a good year to do it. I like this one too with the whatever that is. You have GIS right there, and it's a total different style than it usually does. This guy Sir was in the city a lot.
Yeah.
That's in the barn. That was
Yeah,
the nice
that's.
one. Goblin. That was somebody from Queens that gave me one. I got a lot of strangers.
I
that
remember
sent me
this
stuff.
name. I remember that.
I did that Deadpool, but I wasn't gonna be able to paint that somewhere.
That Beck and
Oh yeah.
Beck, that's crazy.
That's right on like Mastic Road. Like it was right on the highway, like on
That's
the building.
That's nuts.
I have one more Beck Road on the front of somebody's house. Look at the grass hair. That's so cool.
Was that on the side of the bike shop in Mastic?
I don't know what kind of store it was, but they had a huge legal wall there on
Yeah.
the. It's like once you go south of William Floyd, there's like a big. Got a lot of clone outlines somewhere from Queens. That
Yeah.
was my buddy's cousin. He was giving him stuff to give me. And my friend Alicia, that 3D one in Mastic. That was like a legal wall too. Where did it go? Oh yeah, down in the corner there. It's got like those 3D kind of twisting. Oh, that guy. Who was that again? Newt.
But you see this piece right here?
Oh yeah.
I think that's this guy Sacer. He passed away.
Yep. I have pictures of that.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'll get them to you.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's.
Oh, I gotta
Look.
get my camera out for this.
Here's more of the ticks.
I know this.
Yeah.
I just saw that for the first time. I guess somebody's been dropping rocks. Right? It's still hollow,
Yeah.
right? Look at
You think there's gonna be a hatch somewhere?
I was always wondering that. You never see the floor in there.
I found a CO2 cartridge.
Oh shoot! Okay, there's the answer to the paintball.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It's actually not that big of a. Just you could rappel down there. Again.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Maybe 10 feet. Some water pipes. Want me to get the light on for the other side? I'll point it from over here.
There's a tag here that says Pez.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't think this leads anywhere.
No.
It's just a hole.
Yeah, it's just a hatch, and this goes into the water tunnels all the way into Camp Hero.
Really?
Yeah, people used to scuba dive, and they would end up here.
Really?
Yeah, there's like, there's two kinds of tunnels. One is all the water.
This is cool right here. All this writing, the carving.
Yeah,
90.
it's like, is that asbestos, I believe, or sheetrock?
88. Is this real? Carol and James, 88.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real.
Got Kevin, 94.
Nice.
This is cool.
Yeah, that is.
What does it say? Be a one.
Beer.
Mon talk about it.
I know. Because this is a microwave radar. Right? That little hook stopped it from hitting it. And the crazy creepy face of it. Oh. Holy shit. Huge piece of radar. You don't want to walk under this thing. Yeah. Thanks. I just like that. It's like a mushroom kind of. And there's that girl Casper that climbs. She's on climbing buildings all over the world. Wow, the old cooling towers are all broken up. These things go down to the basement level of the radar. I'm nervous about this asbestos coating.
Oh,
They
yeah.
removed it and sprayed it with encapsulation. Because I called up the company that did it, because we've been Cash and Associates. And they told me that no, it was removed. They wouldn't spray the encapsulation at all. Take the asbestos out. And I didn't really worry about water. You used to take a ladder down to get to.
Wasn't there like a motion sensor in there, like a camera?
I looked up and it was gone. I did have that in the video. So
I remember that was in your video.
wow. It's even higher than water. Check that out. And there's the grating. I got a picture from below looking up at this.
The camera's gone though?
The camera in the elevator shaft is gone.
What was that?
I don't know. It was on the bottom of it. And it was back in 2007. And that's when a lot of people started coming out. In waves. I was not coming here at the time.
That's crazy.
I usually just go through. You just gotta watch out. My wife walked up here in the dark. So this is real sticky. It was bouncing last time. This stuff is gone.
Yeah, this is sketchy.
Whoa, this is falling.
Hold on.
It's no longer, look at that. That wasn't like that last time. Now you're not gonna be able to go up past the second floor. You need, no, this might be my last trip in here. I guess the wind, maybe. Yeah, that's the word there.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
Yeah, that's dope. One of our friends who brought in, she came from Arizona, she was 65 and claustrophobic. The girl saw her fairy on my video and contacted me and said, "That's so awesome. I painted this fairy like 20 years ago." Something.
This drop ceiling.
Yeah, this is asbestos back.
Be careful with that stuff.
You'll like it. I think that's one way out if you have to. Well, this is just rotten wood, so
I mean, I'm gonna use two hands, but
that I don't think you
Careful
can get at
about
that.
shit.
That might come down.
Yeah.
Then we'll be trapped.
And I don't know how you're gonna get down.
Something like that.
Worried about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Maybe
mean,
you could
this-
go up on the bar.
Right here is the old multi-floor.
where? It's still there?
Right there, see the bullets?
Ah.
Somebody peeking over it.
Do you know the story behind that?
No, that was one of the earliest.
Yeah, I have a picture, I think.
I have my old first tags in this radar were all ours, but they were terrible. There's still a few around. You know, every time I come here, this desk is in a different place.
It really goes to show just how powerful social media really is. I was able to bring nostalgic memories full circle and bring them to life. I'll put a link in the description down below to resources related to Brian, his social media, his book. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next exploration. Peace. Think I'm gonna be one of those selfie dudes that keeps walking backwards? What's gonna happen? Yo, that's kind of crazy, man. Hopefully not. Yo.